Hello everyone and welcome to the Sideboard here at the Los Angeles Invitational. I've got Joe Bernal. Joe started off today as our only undefeated player. He's fallen on some hard times since then.
Getting shelled pretty hard.
Joe still in great shape on X3 with the best tiebreakers in the tournament, obviously starting out on 8-0. So we'll be happy to move back to Legacy, which is what we're going to talk about now. He's got one more round in the standard jail. But,
any real Magic would be fine.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this Legacy deck because it's pretty spicy. I've got a few of the cards here. We've got Stoneforge Mystic, which is pretty. I think we're all used to seeing this one. Nothing really to see here. Jace the Mind Sculptor, a typical accomplice for Squire. Lingering Souls, getting a little rowdy. You know, splash a little black. Shy and Serrani, big fan of the Lingering Souls, so we got that added in. We're going deep on the Sylvan Library. Good card though, very good. Worth the splash. Then we got Abrupt Decay, one of the more highly played cards in the tournament for sure. Big reason to be in Bug, but we started off a little odd for the Bug deck, but that's cool. And Deathred Shaman, tying it all together with a little 1-2 for 1. Midnight Duelist +1. So how'd you come up with this deck? Where did we start? Did we start with the Esper Stoneblade deck and move into Bug, or Bug and move into Esper?
So I actually had a Bug deck that I was working on, and I really liked it. And it was just like straight Bug with 4 Deathrite Shamans, 4 Tarmogoyfs, like 4 Abrupt Decays, like very few counter spells, like 2 counter spells, 2 Spell Pierce, Snapcaster Mage's Figure, and then like I didn't like Tarmogoyf, so I cut that guy and I added Thrun, and that guy was insane. But yeah, right. But it wasn't quick enough versus some decks, and sometimes it just wasn't enough. A lot of the Bug decks were playing like Liliana, and like your mana base just kind of sucked anyways. So like I didn't really like it. So I had an idea to put Lingering Souls just in the Bug shell, with you know, like Intuition and yeah, and that was a great thing to do in like any mirror or against the other Stoneblade decks. And then I came here and I fiddled around for like a week straight with just all these horrible 4-color brews. And I came here and I was like, man, all right, so I'm just going to play this Bug deck. And I'm going to play 1 scrub land for these Lingering Souls. And that's fine. And I like that. But I wasn't playing like Sword Splashers or anything because you don't like consistently have that. And like, you know, you can at least discard. I had Liliana in the deck at one time, and I could at least like discard the Lingering Souls and stuff like that. So it was good. But and then I saw Lewis Laskin's deck because
it's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, I saw Lewis Laskin's deck, and he was just playing Stoneforge Mystic, which is what I wanted to do from the start, but I didn't think it was good enough. And he's just like, nope, it is. And I was like, okay, I believe you. So I just added 4 Stoneforge Mystics, and I got to play Swords then because I had more white lands. And that was obviously a huge upgrade. So yeah, that's pretty much how it came to be.
We have the Intuition engine with Lingering Souls, and we also have Life from the Loam to give us a nice edge in the control matchups between those all of those cards together. But the big deal for me was you jammed basically these 2 decks together pretty fiercely, and in the process, you had to lose a card from the main deck that we see in a lot of these blue decks, which was Force of Will.
Yeah.
Big game. How did you come to the decision to cut Force of Will? Did you expect the field to shy away from combo?
See, I just don't like playing Force of Will. Like, I don't like it. I mean, I think it's only really good like when you're jamming Jace and like you have to protect it, or against combo. And I just didn't expect combo to be like a big thing today. And I'll take my lumps to that deck just to be completely geared for, you know, the Tundra, Underground Sea decks, you know.
Yeah, this deck seems completely awesome if you're expecting your opponents to be playing blue dual lands, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely where you want to be, especially in this tournament. That appears to be what most people are doing. Bug control, definitely at least the best performing of the more popular decks, if not the actual most popular deck in the field. Yeah. And there are a variety of other very similar archetypes. Stoneblade's the next most popular deck among the top
and
performers.
This deck has like really good game versus all of those. Like, I mean, still Legacy, but you know, it definitely has a lot of grindy cards to win.
Well, our pairings for the next round have already gone up, which means you've got some battling to do before you get to return to your beloved Squires and Jaces. So one more round, and then we're coming back with Lingering Souls, and maybe we'll even see Joe playing this deck on the camera. So thanks for coming in, Joe. Good luck this round.
Yep, I'm going to try to get one.
We're going to send you guys back to the booth real quick.
SCG Live is brought to you by Star